Alright, so I'm finally back from my 2-week jaunt. Let me close this door real quick because it's really bright and it's throwing off the aesthetics of my beautiful, beautiful face. Alright, let's get that. There we go. Alright, so this is the red-bearded gnome official announcement for the giveaway. That's what it is, zip tie. Anyway, we're going to give the announcement on who won the ye old giveaway. All right, I did the random comment picker earlier. Just got back yesterday off the road, drove from Madison, Wisconsin, left at 3:15 in the morning, got back to Georgia about 4. So yeah, it's great, it's awesome. Yeah, it was fun. Anyway, so we did the random comment picker like I did the last giveaway. See, I even wrote down what you won. You know, see this? I don't know if you can see it, but see it says random comment picker right there. This is number uno, all right? So the lucky individual that won number 1, all right, is Tom Kraus, sir. And you said, give it to me, Red Clay Traveler. That's what you said. That got you number 1, bro. All right, you got picked by the random comment picker, all right? So that means you get the sign, the fancy sign, a shirt, a hat, some stickers, all right? Sweet. Thank you, sir, for your comment and for following my stupid face. I appreciate it. Number dos, all right? Number 2 winner, and forgive me if I butcher y'all's names, all right? I'm simple-minded. Anyway, is Randy Meese, I think you would say. And your comment was, love your videos and your history stories. Thanks. You got number dos, sir. All right, so that means you get a shirt, a hat, some stickers. All right, yeah. And number Trace, all right, the 3rd winner of the ye old giveaway is Chad Rogers, all right? And you wrote, all right, Red Clay Traveler for life. Keep up the great vids, brother. Really enjoy the format. Thank you, sir, for your kind comment. You get a sick hat, and you get some stickers. All right? So that's the 3 winners. I'm going to contact you each under the these comments that you wrote under the giveaway video, and I will let you know that you won in case you don't see this video. And what I'll do is I'll give you my email address, and then we can correspond. As long as you're in the United States, there shouldn't be no problems. I'll just get your address, and I'll order the stuff up, get it ready, and ship it out to you. It'll probably be a week or so, I would imagine, because I got to get the stuff to me first, make sure that it's up to the Red Clay Traveler standard, and then put it in the mail to you. But either way, those are the winners. Those are the winners. All right, pretty solid. Tom Kraus, number 1. Randy Meese, number 2. Chad Rogers, number 3. Congratulations, gentlemen. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you that commented. You're all aces in my book. All right, so while I was gone, I was ordering parts like I have money. All right, that's what I was doing. So we've got said parts. So let's take a look. Let's do a ye old unboxing and see what we got. All right, and I actually found out, because I'm so simple-minded, I finally found out that I can plug in an external battery source to this bloody camera so that the battery doesn't run out every 15 seconds. So that's amazing. I didn't know that. That shows how smart I am. This isn't a telegraph, so I'm not really handy with it. All right, let's try not to fall down. Let's try not to fall down. Let's set you up where you can see we got the parts sitting here on the back of the wrong ear Camaro. All right, let's have a look-see real quick. Ordered all kinds of stuff. So here's the engine lift plate. So we can lift the old Dauntless up and snatch it in the Willys. All right, so we needed that. Got that from my buddy Jamie. All right, so what do we got? We got all kinds of parts, all kinds of parts. Let's start with a small one, because I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see. Came from Houston, Texas. Let's see what this is. I don't even know. I ordered so many parts, I don't even know what all I ordered at this point. Gotta have them parts, man. So here. Oh, this is the freeze plugs. Oh, all right, let's put this over here. That's gonna end poorly. There There you go. All right, these are the freeze plugs that may or may not fit the Dauntless. I feel like they will, but I don't know. But I'm dropping crap everywhere. All right, anyway, these should fit. I hope they will. If they didn't, they were $9, so that's no big deal. So we're gonna do that. Hopefully these will fit. So that's bueno. All right, so we got that. All right, let's put that over here in the trash can, also known as the floor. All right, and let's have a look, see. This box, where's this from? Arkansas is where this is from. Let's have a look, see. Ordered all kinds of stuff. The only thing I'm waiting on right now, I think, is the oil pan gasket, but it's on the way, folks. Oh, this is my timing set. Got this off of Fleabay, as they say. Very reasonable price. It's a Cloyce, which allegedly is good. They were the only ones that I could find. The only place I could find it was on Fleabay. So this is a double roller. So that means you got no more sadness from your time and chain situation. There you go, double roller. It's nice, it's very nice. And we got the chain in here and the bottom gear. So there's the bottom gear. And here's the yield chain right there. So that's good. That's a major good upgrade to the old Dauntless. So we got that. Put that right there. It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be grand. All right. Let's see, what else we got here? We don't worry about how much any of this costs either. You don't worry about that. When you're building a truck that you're keeping for life, all right, that you're gonna be buried in, you don't add up how much stuff costs. That's a waste of time. That's a negative attitude. Don't do it. It's irrelevant, all right? As the kids these days say, YOLO, you only live once, all right? So YOLO about the Willys. Don't worry, it don't make a damn bit of difference how much it costs. It makes me happy. All right? Very little things make me happy these days. The Willys makes me happy. So we spare no expense. All right? It's just money anyway. It grows on trees after all. What's this? What is this? Who's texting me? Don't they know I'm trying to film some content? Make sure it's not an emergency. Nope, not an emergency. All right, cool. Let's take a look. Make sure there wasn't a dog trapped down a well or something, you know. All right, what do we got here? This is from TA Performance. So we got us our gaskets, time and chain gaskets, water pump gasket, oil pan front O-ring. So this is I believe that's the front oil seal, and then you got various gaskets and whatnot. All right, here's the rear main seal. That's what that is. This is from TA Performance in Arizona. I believe it's Scottsdale, I believe. So here's that, and this is that wonderful design rear main seal that's got the stupid rubber plugs that you had to put into the thing. But they work. They're not that bad. This has also got the shims for the oil pump in here. Little shim gaskets, so you can move it to where it needs to be. That's what that is. Here's our agua pump. Okay, brand new, because the one on it was smoked. All right, so we got that. And then what's this? I don't know what this is. What is this? This is probably the old gear set, I would imagine, for the old pump. Let's have a look. Let's find out, shall we? All right. Come on. Yep. All right, so here's it's got different springs in there. And then you got gasket, some O-rings, and the gears for the oil pump. And that's the spindle for the oil pump. And it's got some instructions and whatnot, but that's what that is. This is a melling engine part. All right. And then this, I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. This is probably the pressure plate and other various assorted things. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the, yeah. So we got some bolts up in here. This is full gasket set should be installed between the cover and thrust plate. That's what they call it. Some call it a pressure plate. They call it a thrust plate. But this is going to boost our oil pressure. Gives a nice clean surface for the oil pump gears to ride on. It won't eat it because it's steel. It's not made out of unicorn tears. Sadness. All right. So that's good. We got that. And it's got instructions and stuff with it too. So if you're looking at doing this to your Dauntless, the TA Performance, from what I've dealt with them, I'm very pleased so far. You get different instructions. So here's about gaskets. These instructions must be followed in order for the proper installation of the P-20i kit in the 61 through 63 Buick and Oldsmobile 215 aluminum V8 applications. Good thing we ain't got an Oldsmobile 218, ain't it? All right. And then, you know, it shows you, it's got diagrams and stuff. And then it's got important installation instructions. The gear thrust plate is used to give new life to your worn and badly scored cover housing. When installing gear thrust plate, it is important to use the new gasket between the cover housing and plate. 4 different length screws are supplied. It is important that the screws do not extend through the cover and plate or plates if converting to high volume by more than a ½ inch as illustrated. So it gives you that. Submerge oil pump in clear oil and revolve by hand before installing in engine. So it gives you some pretty good instructions, and the gaskets are in here. So hopefully they sent me the right thing, because I talked to the gentleman on the phone and was very, very careful, and we went through it part by part, so this should be the right thing. A lot of these parts are interchangeable with other engines, so they have a whole list of things that this oil pump setup I'm going to do will work on different engines. So that's probably why we get some weird stuff it's saying. So that's your pressure plate, the screws, rear main seal, gaskets, and the water pump. And I think I believe that's everything in this box. So let's put this back in here, put that in there, put that down here, put our time chain in here too, because we're going to want that. Let's move this gently into the floor, shall we? All right, there we go, there's that. And what is this? Oh, this is the clutch. I assume y'all know what a clutch looks like, but I want to look and make sure that it's in here and it's not just a paperweight. All right. I ordered this from Jeepster Man. Y'all have heard me say some good stuff about Jeepster Man. I like his attitude. I like his videos on YouTube. I like the parts that he supplies. And he ships them very fast. So I'm going to continue to say good things about ye old Jeepster Man. All right. He seems like my kind of fellow. That's what I'm saying. He's got some really good kits on there for disc brakes and all kinds of stuff. So, let's have a look. Alright, so here is our ye old clutch disc. Clutch disc. There's that. Put that right there. Here's our throwout bearing, the guide tool, everything for that. Here's, this is the transmission mount that I'm going to try to use. It should work theoretically. If not, we can modify it. And then here is our new pressure plate. That's what that is, pressure plate. So, it's looking good. We got lots of new parts. Go back to your home. All right. Throw that in there, put our clutch back in here, put our bearing paper, transmission mount. All right, there you go. That should, hypothetically, be everything we need to get the Dauntless prepared to go into Jubal. All right. The engine's basically ready to pull out of Jubal. I got to unhook the transmission mount, transfer case mount, and motor mounts. Yank it out of there. Clean the frame some. Paint it some. Cut the, or not cut, but drill the rivets out to get the old motor mounts off. Oh, I forgot. I've got the new motor mounts. Hang on. I knew there was something I forgot. I knew there was. I'll look at these real quick. I didn't get to look at these. These came from Novak. These are from Novak. They got some good stuff. Give you a bunch of instructions. All right. And these are the mounts for a Buick V6 and or Dauntless. Alright, so got different pieces here. Here's the mount. These are weld-on kind. I'm gonna see. I'd like to not weld them on, but I don't know if. I'm kind of tempted to see about maybe U-bolting them onto the frame. I'm not real crazy about the notion of welding them onto the Willys frame, but I don't know. We'll see what's better. It's better to weld it, obviously, but I don't know. I just feel dirty welding to the frame. But there's those two, and they've got really nice rubber pieces for the mounts. Those are the bolt kit for the mount, and this is the other pieces too. So it's all very nice cut and bent. So should work out good, hypothetically. Let's see what the instructions say on here. These have a large range of motion in them. So you can move the engine around however much you need. Like if you weld it slightly in the wrong place, let's say, you're not just screwed. You're not up a river of excrement without any means of propulsion. Okay? You're not in that situation. They've got a large range of movement back and forth. So, so it gives a pretty detailed diagrams on placement and whatnot. So that's handy. Tells you like, hey, watch out for like steering clearance. Make sure you can still turn the tires and stuff like that. Plug welds will offer the best frame bracket attachment method. Yeah. These are a different design, the ones they're showing in the diagram, than these. Like I say, these look a little different. So, not sure exactly. I'm gonna have to look at their website, some pictures and stuff. I've never messed with these before, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Because these pieces are what they're showing as being welded to the frame is this. They're showing that being welded to the frame, like that. Okay, so that goes like that, and this piece these are, I would imagine, the actual mount ends themselves. So maybe this is designed, like I say, I don't know. I could be talking completely out of my arse, but I don't know if this slides into the frame. And it, I don't know. I don't know how this works. We're gonna have to look at the diagrams and stuff on their website, look at pictures, because I don't know. I'm only slightly smarter than the average bear. And it's never gotten me anything, because knowing a lot about Hitler and stuff just doesn't really seem to be practical in day-to-day life. I know it's weird, you would think that it would, you know. I mean, nobody ever asked me, like, you know, on the day-to-day, like, what was Hitler's favorite movie, you know, which was allegedly, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, all right? But regardless, you know, that just doesn't really get you through the day, you know. So, firewall clearance, a general rule is to leave yourself enough room that you can service the points at the rear of the engine without removal of the engine from the Jeep. Yeah, I would say that that's probably an advantageous notion to take. Steering shaft, radiator clearance, all that good stuff. So these are good steel, they're made well. Utility trucks and wagons, 47 to 64. It says you should offset 1 to 1 1/4 inches to the driver's side. So I'd keep that in mind when we put the engine in. It needs to be slightly offset the driver, which that's how the factory engines are. They're slightly offset. It's not enough to notice, but they are not dead center of the frame. It gives you a pretty good rundown on what you need to do. Novak's a good company. So I'm sure it can't be that hard. Gently lower your engine into the bay of your Jeep with your hoist, gantry, forklift, etc. Follow the placement rules as listed above. So that's good. Yeah. We'll figure it out. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. And we're going to try to figure this all out, hopefully, before I leave to go out of town again, which should be in the next week or two. So we got to do all this work to the Dauntless, get it ready, get it loosely painted, and then slam it in the truck. So it's nothing. It ain't nothing. It's like 20 minutes worth of work. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing at all. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I have... I know the CJ5 video was kind of random to post, but that's just because I was out of town, and it was the only video I had prepared and ready that was already edited. I have 2 other videos on the Willys, on the Dauntless Willys stuff, that are ready. I mean, that are filmed. I just have to edit them. So now I'm back. I'm going to edit those. You'll see those videos next after this announcement video. And then you'll start seeing videos of me messing with the Dauntless, putting these parts in it, and pulling the engine out of Jubal and all that. So you'll be seeing a lot of content from me. Like I say, some's new. That CJ5 video is an older video. It's it's before I was even messing with the Dauntless. So, you know, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm posting them when I got them. All right. Okay. You post them if you got them. All right. So you're going to see some more content from my stupid face. I appreciate you all. I'm going to contact those that won. Like I said, send you a message, and we'll correspond through email. Until next time, until the next video, remember, Willys for life, Dauntless for life. The Right Traveler loves you, and it's going to be grand. I'm hoping to have the Dauntless slammed into this unit right there. We're going to take it. We're going to take. See this right there? That's the Dauntless. We're going to take it like this, okay? And we're going to just in there, okay? We're hoping to do that rather soon. I'd like to do it in the next week to 2 weeks, because I theoretically have all the assembled parts that we need. That's right, even the rooster agrees. You hear that? Did you hear that rooster? It knows. It's excited about the Dauntless. It is. It is. Even the dog's not barking right now. The dog's not barking right now because it knows to be respectful of the Dauntless. All right? Get it? All right? Willys for life. It's going to be grand. Follow along. It's going to be a long playlist of videos. It's going to be Willys prep. Dauntless prep, all that kind of crap, and then you'll move into the actual swap itself. So stay along, enjoy, it's going to be grand. I love you, keep on keeping on, and I'll be with you again before you know it. Get it? Yeah, buddy.